And welcome back, everyone, to Dragon Ball Z What If, Part 7, what if all the Z Fighters minus Piccolo were Saiyans? Last time, we dealt with Cell pretty quickly. Cell was not able to find the androids at all in this version. He's pretty much just been, he was pretty much annihilated pretty quickly. So, we kind of actually don't have a Cell saga here. This means that we now have a 7-year time skip where everyone just stays about, trains as they would. Trunks and Goten would still be born. Now, everyone would have the capability of getting stronger. They would be training. Everyone, I think, also learns to access the Super Saiyan 4 form that Chaozu has. Things, with practice time, all that, training. They also access Super Saiyan 2. However, Vegeta is unable to access this form due to the fact that he lacks a tail. That is one of the reasons that everyone was able to gain it in this case, turn into the Golden Ozaru. Vegeta can't do that anymore. So Vegeta pushes himself further beyond and becomes instead Super Saiyan 3. He is the one who actually figures out Super Saiyan 3. Everyone else looks at Super Saiyan 3 when he shows up one day. It's like, all right, show me your Super Saiyan, that lousy Super Saiyan monkey form. I'll show you true power, Kakarot. Like, all right, if you really say so, Vegeta. It's like, Goku goes Super Saiyan 4, and Vegeta just powers up. Whoa, that's awesome. Like, now let me show you true power. And Goku's like, what? Very quickly, he's getting his ass handed because Super Saiyan 4 is leagues above Super Saiyan 3 in strength. Add on to the fact that Vegeta would have probably pulled the Frieza, and the minute he achieved the form, gone directly to Goku without realizing the form is very taxing. Granted, he would continue to train and continue to try to perfect it. This leads us to, very quickly, to the Buu saga. Now, there's a couple things to point out here. The androids are never activated, so Krillin never gets married to 18. Also, the group doesn't really separate much in this version compared to the original. Even Piccolo still sticks around and trains as best to get stronger. Kami is actually still around in this version, at least for the time being. So they're all still very much in touch with each other. And when the martial arts tournament comes, they agree to do it. Mind you, there technically has been no ban on the martial arts tournament. They just feel, here's the real truth. There is actually no real reason for them to go to the martial arts tournament this time around because Goku could be going to get money for Chi-Chi. He legitimately could. And Chi-Chi is someone who would make that's what she sent Gohan and Goku there for, and Goten. So, maybe Goku is champion at this point. But Vegeta doesn't like that. So, they quickly develop their rivalry again over time. And so, maybe Goku is the champion this time around. I didn't even think about that until just this moment, but I actually think that makes a bit of sense. And, Chi-Chi is very much enjoying earning these big fat checks for a martial arts tournament. This would, however, change the relationship Videl has, A, with Gohan, and B, the police. Because, quite frankly, there's no reason for Videl to be allowed to go to help the police in this version. Just isn't. With her dad being the savior of the world in the original, there's actually some logic. And the fact she was actually stronger than Hercule. They even, Gohan says it. We even know Hercule knew it. Unfortunately, that's not really going to help him out here. So, yeah, Videl probably is actually very, when I say upset, I don't know if I go so far as to say she's upset, but she's very much wanting to prove her worth, to go and help people, but she can't. Whereas Gohan, as a Golden Fighter, definitely tries to help out, and when they hear his name, they realize, wait a minute, your dad's Goku. You're the world martial arts champion's son. So the one who beat my dad? Yeah, you want to talk about a little meet-cute love-hate relationship? Videl's dad lost to Goku in this version, so she probably has a little bit of a reason to not like him. Let me be clear, though, it'd be a very childish reason, but let's actually not mince words. Videl was a little childish. Like she had the savior mentality, yes. It was good to want to save people, but at the same time, it was a little childish of her. She did act a little immature sometimes. And I think she would have a very immature hate on for Gohan right now. Now, Gohan would definitely be, noping out before Videl ever notices he's there. Nimbus, all that, flying around. She's probably trying to follow him, confront him. So, your dad's the martial arts champion? Oh, yeah, that's right. My dad is the martial arts champion. Well, what about it? So, how strong? Then you must be pretty strong if your dad's the martial arts champion. My dad's a former martial arts champion. Wait, yeah, that's right. You're Videl, say you're Hercules' daughter. That's right. I must be just how strong you are. No thanks. What? Come on, challenge me. No, I'm good. Come back here and fight me right now. No. And so it's basically abridged Vegeta chasing Gohan around. Fight me! No! Notice me! No! It's one of those. And so eventually Gohan just it's like, Dad, what am I going to do? Well, it sounds like she likes you, son. He's like, what? And she's like, it's true. That's how me and your father met. I was angry at him, so I joined the martial arts tournament, and I tried to beat him up, and he beat me up, and we got married. So romantic. Aw, Chi-Chi, Goku. It's like, really, Mom? Really, Dad? That's how it went down? Pretty much. And Gohan's like, why can't I have a normal family? And so eventually Gohan one day just kind of walking along, and he basically no diff dodges just a blow from Videl. It's like, really? It's like, yeah, I'm not leaving. You're not leaving here until we show each other who's the better fighter. Fine. I do this one time. You're gonna cut it out. No promises. Fine. Okay. Yeah. It's like, why can't I hit him? Dunk. Just doing the snot tap. Just dunk. It's like, well, how you? It's like, sorry, I've just been doing this for a while, and I've got a couple. Got a couple extra advantages, but you're extra advantage. But you're actually pretty strong. What? Yeah, I mean, honestly, you got a good form and all that. I'm just faster than you, really. If you were able to get some work up on some speed and stuff like that, you could really maybe improve quite a lot. If you'd like, I can give you some pointers. What? It's like, yeah, sure. Plus, it'll give you an excuse to keep fighting me. And she's fine. I'll be over here where you're. This is where I live. And so she goes over to Gohan's, and he starts training her, teaching her how to fly, all that. Eventually, Goten's the learning. Goten though would probably know how to fly because Goku's around here. And so, showing off ki and energy attacks. It's a trick that I've never seen before in my life. Sorry. Oh, hey, Gohan. Wait, this is like, is this her? Hi, Videl. I'm Goku. Yeah, I know, hero. You beat my dad a couple years back in the martial arts tournament. Your dad? Oh, was he the guy with the big fro and the big hair and the mustache? Hercule Satan. Oh yeah, it wasn't bad, all things considered. All things considered, don't worry about that. So Gohan, and all of a sudden, it's at this point she realizes, wait, what are those on your back? Oh, our tails? Oh wait, yeah, she doesn't realize. Oh crap! Gohan's like, crap! She doesn't realize we're aliens. Oh, that's right, we're Saiyans. It's like, Saiyans? Oh yeah, alien. Yeah, we're from a different planet. You're aliens? And she starts kind of like, you actually expect me to believe that you're aliens? Really? It's like, well, I mean, you did see what happened when those guys came down to Earth and all that, and there was King Piccolo all those years ago, and he starts listing off individuals that have attacked Earth, which actually isn't a lot in this version. And she kind of just actually have to stop and think, wait, there was those two guys that annihilated that city, except they didn't in this version. So really, Goku quickly realizes that except for King Piccolo, and even then King Piccolo really didn't do much. All the alien activity has been kind of quiet on Earth in this version. So she doesn't quite believe it, but she's willing to buy it. Meanwhile, I was like, well, anyway, don't want to interrupt you guys. All right, have fun. And don't do anything I want to do, go hunt. Dad! And even Videl blushes a little bit. I was like, what's he mean by that? It's nothing. He's just being an idiot. You know how dads can be. And then she does kind of laugh about that. And they start the bond and the romance of balloons. However, we got a tournament. And the martial arts champion is there. Goku, all right, everybody. First, here comes the junior tournament. And Trunks and Goten go toe-to-toe. Who's stronger here is really up for debate. I imagine Vegeta really would push Trunks quite a bit, but I think Goten, because Goku's there and a lot more of a good father compared to Vegeta, really, when you think about it. When he was there, he was a decent dad. He would probably be the stronger of the two. Plus, really could cheat and give him Super Saiyan 4. Granted, they did say Goten was born without a tail. That's what Toriyama said. So, he actually could not naturally turn into Super Saiyan 4. I wonder if it may, once you start going into hybrids, that's when the whole no-tail thing starts to kind of kick into gear a bit. That's probably the best excuse, although Gohan certainly grew his tail back a couple times. So Goten doesn't have it, but he probably has at least perfected Super Saiyan, which is more than Trunks does. So he would actually beat Trunks, and Chi-Chi's like, yeah! Like, so what? I'm rich. But yeah, but Trunks will win next time. They're kind of like having the rivalry glare. Meanwhile, Shin and the Supreme Kai Shin is there. And because of the tournament and because of how many people are there and how strong they are, I mean, Piccolo would still nope out. Videl would still get crushed by Spopovich. And then Gohan goes and confronts Kibito. It's a Gohan. I'd want you to turn into a Super Saiyan. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. Boom, powers up. I see, impressive. Oh, I could go even further than this if you want. Powers up again to Super Saiyan 2. Boom! Now, Gohan, we should note here, is almost certainly stronger than the canon counterpart we got here. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say he's stronger than his Cell Games counterpart here. Goku is still the stronger overall, though. He's just been training longer, all that. So, and Gohan's also has his focus on his studies. But he's maintained the level of power he has and even grown a little bit just at a slower rate. It's then when Gohan decides, I can go even one step further, and Yamu stops Spopovich. It's almost like Super Saiyan 3, but it's a little short. He just, boom, powers up. And at that point, like, oh. And, Yamu and Spopovich attack. Shin, here's the problem. Shin, I think, doesn't gauge the situation properly because they want to go back to Babdi's ship. And so he does still paralyze Gohan. At that level of power, it might be difficult to hold him, though. But so he's like, I can't. And he's starting to move, but then and his power gets strained. Super Saiyan 4 Gohan? Fast forward real quick. It's like, wait, you gave him my energy? Is this Buu really that strong? It's like, well, actually, don't worry, Gohan. We'll get there long before they're ever able to give Majin Buu, and they sense it. Gohan would have been a lot stronger than Majin Buu when he first woke up. If you really think about it, he would have been far stronger. Hell, Super Saiyan 3 Goku was, he even confirmed, I was stronger than Buu at that point. And Super Saiyan 4 is way beyond that. Not only did they just refuel Buu, they gave him a major boost. And so they get there and they feel Buu coming out. And Buu might not even look the same because of all that extra energy. He might be a slightly leaner, maybe not a true version of Buu we got in Dragon Ball Super, where he was literally the fat Buu but with a Super Buu body, but a slightly leaner version of the fat Buu body. More like a broad Buu, if you will. Boo! And maybe he's even got a little bit of Saiyan DNA in there. And everyone's looking at Shin. I would just, because Shin fucked up a lot in that arc. He really did. Everyone's kind of now looking at him like, and he's like, okay, perhaps I misjudged the situation a little bit. You think? And I say, Supreme Kai, welcome. Well, I see you're here for the bouncing rebirth of my baby Buu. Buu, you remember the Supreme Kai, don't you? Buu. Buu's voice may be a bit deeper, too. Buu, remember you. Buu turn you into cookies or maybe cracker and cheese. and they're all sensing it because now it's Boo's power with Super Saiyan, it's extra Saiyan energy, just amping him up. Just great. It's like, you really are, you call yourself a Kai. It's like, and he just powers up the Super Saiyan 3. It's like, oh, you really think you want to? I get him first. It's like, wait, Vegeta just comes in, and Vegeta comes in, and he's stronger now than we fought the first time. He's trained with Super Saiyan 3 a lot. And Boo's initially taken back by the power a little bit, but ultimately he is just, he's just taking all of Vegeta's hits, and just, Boo! You're fun! That's it! Ah! Damn it all! It's like, Boo! And all of a sudden, Boo stops as everyone is just going all out, because they can all do Super Saiyan 4 minus Vegeta, who is just, damn it! And just, he's just so pissed off. And so, they're all Super Saiyan 4, and to be fair, Gohan is probably... that's a good question. Where does Gohan rank? Because they're all Saiyans, so they're all been able to grow a bit. Gohan is actually, no joke, probably the third strongest. Goku is still the first, and I actually think Krillin is stronger than Gohan here. Why do I think that? Because his power was actually superseding Gohan's on Namek initially, with the power increases, the potential unlocking, and Zenkai. So I actually think Krillin is the second strongest fighter on the planet. And so Goku and Krillin basically say, we got this. And now how much stronger they are than Gohan? We're well beyond power level numbers at the moment. But if I were to use some arbitrary numbers, let's say 100 is the strongest you can be. Boo is somewhere in the neighborhood of 50. Let's just use that basic number, which is where Gohan is. Gohan's the 50. Krillin probably ranks as a 60, and Goku is probably like an 80. He's not like a full 100 compared to him, but he's well above Krillin, and he's well above Gohan. And Krillin's only a decent margin above Goku, or Gohan. And so they are overwhelming Boo, but they're also realizing Boo he can just take all this hit. It's like, Boo, you're strong. It's like, Goku, we're here. And Chaozu is like holding Boo. It's like, oh, Boo, you're not going anywhere. And Tien comes in. Yamcha's also there. Boo, not like little monkey boy. And they say, and there's Chaozu as a little animal cracker. Like, and just look at him go, get eaten. Yum. And we do know that does add power into Boo. We know that does. Now, because most of the time the individual was so weak that the level of power Boo was getting wasn't really noticed. But we know for a fact that to be fair, this could be because it was two halves of Boo. But when Thin Boo, Evil Boo, turned Fat Boo into chocolate and ate him, he turned into Super Boo. So it's very likely, and I don't know if it's ever confirmed, but it's very likely that he's, gaining all that power when he eats people, not solely when he just absorbs them. When he absorbs individuals, he also gains their abilities as well. I think and like mental state, all that. I think he's just gaining power otherwise when it comes to eating people. And so they add Chaozu's power, luckily the weakest, but unfortunately that's still a big amp. Then Boo starts, boo, 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 damn it. It's like, what are we going to do? Oh, Supreme Kai, I hope you didn't forget about us, Deborah, if you'd be so kind. And it's like, my pleasure, Master. And all of a sudden, Deborah gets like, I may not be able to handle that fat piece of bubblegum, but I can certainly handle you, demon boy. It just starts wailing on Deborah. It's like, well, I suppose then I'll have to deal with you, and then Yamcha decides to basically come down and be like, is that effective? Or Piccolo would actually be the one. Are you forgetting about someone? Oh, wait, I got him. So, should I kill him? No, he's the only one who knows how to reseal Boo. We must keep him alive. However, we don't need him conscious at this time. Got it. So, but Boo's stout power just keeps growing. If they're not careful, they'll be absorbed by him as well. And Boo gets parts of him blasted off. All of a sudden, the part that gets blasted off comes, hits Tien. Get it off him! Try blasting it off him, but it's too late. And all of a sudden, Boo the steam comes up, and he's looking closer to his Super Buu form now. Like, I'd say he probably looks more or less like he does in Dragon Ball Super, because now you've added the broader Buu, who's more powerful, and the body of Tien, and the ball, and the form and all that. So he is looking pretty much like that. And they all sense his power is now like really large. However, there is a catch-22 on this. The Saiyan transformations don't last for... That being... there's a catch-22. Because we know fusion separated... weakened Buu after it's separated. But because he absorbed them when he was Super Saiyan 3. But they're not Super Saiyan 3 when they're inside a Buu. My guess is he must have access to all of your level of power. So Super Saiyan 4 is still on the table. So he probably even has like a Buu... His like tail goes all the way down to his waist, and he actually it looks like an actual tail now, his head thing. And it's like there's got to be something we could do. And so the thing here is they have an out, but Shin actually doesn't know about the out because the old Kai hasn't told him about it yet. However, Buu starts blasting away, and they're trying to stand their ground. Krillin and Goku and Gohan are just, and they're getting tired. It's like, there's nothing. How are we going to be able to stop this guy? This is insane. All right. I was like, well, there's one thing. Wait, are you talking about? Yeah, if I can just do it, get enough time, I'd be able to do the spirit bomb. And he's like, we got you covered. And Goku tries it, and he gets as strong as he can. And ultimately, he gets to a point where it's big enough because he can get the energy from the Namekians, all that. King Kai's probably like helping out here in terms of talking to people. Kami, all the people who need to give energy. He throws a spirit bomb down. Buu is just, but Buu is not pure evil here is the thing. So how well it works, it probably does the Frieza thing here, and it does knock off. The force is so great, the earrings fall off. One on one side, one on the other. So, in the middle of it, there's it's done, it's over. I'm sorry about Chaozu and Tien, but we can always ask Namek to bring him back at the Dragon Balls. Yes, that is a good idea. We'll make sure to get in touch with him immediately. What? Who are you? What do you mean? And they realize, who am I again? And they look and say, what happened to us? And your earrings. It's like, wait, you drop an earring? Oh, and yeah, you dropped this too. It's like, what? I don't understand. It's like, it's supposed to be some sort of merger technique. But it's nothing I've ever seen before. And all of a sudden they hear the sound coming from the crater, just Krillin! And it's like, and all of a sudden a hand comes in, boom. Boo's coming up, but he's a little worse for wear because it was killing him. Like he isn't pure evil, so it wasn't going to kill him fully, but it's kind of a Frieza situation where it messed him up bad. And just, Krillin! And Boo, not like you. Boo gonna turn you into candy and eat you. Like Boo's now just like completely deranged. Like that hurt. That almost killed me. Oh, you're in for it now. You think it works only on you guys? All right, put him on. It's like they put on the earrings, Gohan and Goku. Nothing happens. Wait, try the other ear. It's like, well, no. What do you try the other ear? And Boo's like, try to eat. He fires the energy blast. And they merge together. And they create Gokan, I think I've called it before. Or Gohaku? Go technically, because just still be Goku. Let's go Gonku. Or Goku. Goku. Or Gokukan. That was it. Gokukan. And it's like, whoa. And they're there, and they're in Super Saiyan 4s. And you think Boo's scared of you? Boo's not scared of anyone. Boo's gonna turn you into his favorite ice cream. And Gokukan just energy blasted the beam. And just turned him back into chocolate with sheer force. We know that could work. It's like, is he? Yeah, I think we think he's done for. It's like, well, What are you going to do? And they're both like, and Gokan's looking at us like, don't you even think about it. Why? It's chocolate. It's like, besides, we got to wish the others back. It's like, good point. If you eat them, then that's not, you want to eat Boo? Go ahead and eat Boo. Wait till after we get everyone back here. It's like, sorry. And so they, through the Dragon Balls and all that, bring back, the Namekian Dragon Balls, bring back Krillin, Chaozu, Tien again. They're just like, oh, God. Yamcha probably also got absorbed at some point. I maybe didn't bring that up, but I think that's fair. And it's like, so what do we do with it now? It's like, can I? No, you cannot eat it. I will keep this chocolate somewhere safe. That's not good then. But no, seriously. And he does some magic. And so he's like, we'll keep it. I will keep it safe here always. It's like, well, thanks very much. It's like, so what do you guys? And when you show at the hours, well, they're at a high level of power. Baltar is probably running out of juice anyway. So are we going to be like this forever? I honestly do not know. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this happen, even for us Kais. So all of a sudden, they unfuse and they take the earrings off. Huh. Well, I suppose that means we'll unfuse at some point. Yeah, I will unfuse at some point too. So that's good to know. And it's like, here, you should probably take this back. Thank you, but I think you should hold on to them. Something tells me you may need them at some point in the future. Consider it a gift from us Kais. Thank you again for all your help. And Vegeta's just there. And Vegeta's back from killing Deborah too. Like he straight out killed Deborah. Supreme. I can't remember what they called them. Kabitoshin? Was that it? Kabitoshin? They fly off with. They head out with Deborah, Shin, with Bobbity, and Boo, and go out into the Wild Blue and back to the Kai world. And so that is the end of the Boo arc. With this many people at that level of power, it wasn't looking like Boo was going to be hanging around for very long, but we did make Boo quite a bit of a threat in this version. So I think that balanced out pretty well. Join us again next week for the part 8, I want to say. And I want to say we're in the week of Who Would Win. No, we're not in the week of What If next week. We're in the week of What If is the following week. So keep your eyes out for that. Until then, thanks for watching. See you next time.